Hi guys, this is Matthew Pejkovic from Matt's Movie Reviews, and right now I'm going to count down my top 10 favourite Steven Spielberg movies. And number 10 is a tie between Poltergeist and the Goonies. Now, Poltergeist and the Goonies are films which will go down in the annals of movie history as Steven Spielberg directed, but not credited releases. Now indeed, while Toby Hooper and Roger Donaldson are the names which flash across the screen, many a witness have testified to Spielberg's involvement in the director's chair, and this includes actors. And considering he also wrote and produced both films, it makes sense that he actually ghost directed these movies as well, considering their heavy Spielberg feel. Number 9, Minority Report. Steven Spielberg's first collaboration with Tom Cruise saw both titans on top of their games in this sci-fi action movie. Based on a short story by Philip K. Dick, the film focuses on future cop, played by Tom Cruise, who goes on a run for a murder he has yet to commit. Spielberg's flair for visual effects heavy environments is at its best, while action beats and intelligent discussion on ethics in the justice system meld very well. Number 8, Munich. Controversial in nature and fearless in execution, Munich was Spielberg's take on the Israel-Palestine conflict told through an espionage thriller. Based on the highly disputed memoirs of a former Mossad agent, the film focuses on a group of Israeli agents who were given orders to dispense justice on those behind the 1972 Munich Olympic terror attack. Eric Bana gives one of his best performances as the leader of the group, and Spielberg proves he can do morally conflicted drama. Number 7, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. Compelled to answer the criticism thrown at Indiana Jones in the Temple of Doom, Spielberg tapped into that adventurous spirit of Raiders of the Lost Ark and made a film which some deemed the best in the Indiana Jones series. The addition of James Bond himself, Sean Connery, as Indy's father was a big reason behind its success, with Ford and Connery sharing an easy chemistry on screen. Spielberg would go on to make another Indiana Jones movie some 18 years later, to the chagrin of many fans who felt that The Last Crusade was the ultimate send-off. And number 6, E.T. the Extra-Terrestrial. A perfect blend of Spielberg's knack for special effects, family drama, and unabashed sentiment, E.T. the Extra-Terrestrial was a box office titan that made many a moviegoer weep with its tale of an insecure young boy, played by Henry Thomas, bonding with a homesick alien. As iconic movie imagery goes, the shot of a boy in Alien flying across a full moon is one for the ages. A digital remaster released 20 years later was met with controversy with its slight alterations, proving that the original print is always the best. And number 5, Raiders of the Lost Ark. When it comes to fun adventure movies, Raiders of the Lost Ark is at the top of the list. Introducing everyone's favourite archaeologist, Dr. Indiana Jones, played by Harrison Ford, the film saw Spielberg hit another level in his penchant for action-adventure filmmaking. Beginning with an iconic opening sequence and filled with many memorable moments, Raiders of the Lost Ark also features what many believe to be the ultimate Harrison Ford performance. At number 4, Saving Private Ryan. World War II is a subject near and dear to Spielberg's heart, and Saving Private Ryan was his tribute to the greatest generation. With America's favourite movie star Tom Hanks leading a terrific ensemble cast featuring Matt Damon, Ed Burns and Tom Sizemore, and Spielberg at his best with incredible action filmmaking sitting comfortably alongside moving dramatic moments, Saving Private Ryan provided a glimpse into the horror and heroism found in war and was worth all of the accolades bestowed upon it. Number 3, Close Encounters of the Third Kind. A film that is as awe-inspiring in its imagery as it is touching in its themes, Close Encounters of the Third Kind saw Spielberg find that perfect balance between the visual and the emotional. Richard Dreyfuss stars as a regular family man whose life is changed after an encounter with a UFO. What follows is an amazing journey into self-discovery as Spielberg channels family demons into a sci-fi drama featuring great performances from Dreyfuss and the Oscar-nominated Melinda Dillon. The film also features one of John Williams' most memorable compositions in the fine-toned motif shared between the alien visitors and the humans. Number 2, Schindler's List. The horrors of the Holocaust can never be adequately portrayed, yet Schindler's List came close to recreating the tragic events of World War II in its portrayal of a true story that presents the worst and best of mankind. Based on a book by Thomas Keneally, which was superbly adapted by Steve Zalian, Schindler's List starred Liam Neeson as Oskar Schindler, a German businessman and member of the Nazi Party who exploited Polish Jewish refugees by employing them in his factories only to be moved by their plight and would eventually buy their freedom. Shot in black and white and featuring incredible performances from Liam Neeson, Ray Fiennes and Ben Kingsley, Schindler's List also saw Spielberg reach artistic highs that silenced many a critic who found his filmmaking to be too Hollywood. The film also proved to be a personal turning point for Spielberg, who would go on to create the Survivors of the Shoah Visual History Foundation, which is a non-profit organization that provides visual testimony by survivors of the Holocaust. At number 1, Jaws. From the opening bars of John Williams' chilling, thudding score, Jaws situated itself as a one-of-a-kind movie experience, part chilling horror, part thrilling adventure, part exploration into the male psyche, and all-around exceptional feat of movie making. It was also Spielberg's big breakout movie which cemented his reputation as a filmmaker able to mix visual spectacle with primal human emotion. Based on a novel by Peter Benchley, Jaws starred Roy Schneider as Martin Brody, the new police chief on a popular beach town who enlists the help of a marine biologist played by Richard Dreyfuss and a shark hunter, Robert Shaw, in order to kill a monstrous great white shark that has been munching on tourists. While the animatronic shark itself has not aged gracefully, Jaws remains a timeless classic thanks to Spielberg's superb and innovative filmmaking, created a film of two halves, the first a paranoid thriller and the second an horrific monster adventure. The overall effect is a staggering display of Spielberg's prowess behind the camera, as he expertly engages the audience to feel fear, wonder, horror, excitement, adventure, and sympathy. In the vestiges of blockbuster filmmaking, Jaws proves to be the ultimate symphony in Spielberg, the greatest conductor of all. That was my top 10 favourite Steven Spielberg movies. If you want to check out more top 10 reviews and interviews, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks.